Hello, everyone. It's your boy Lord Walid back at it. I've already done the SmackDown review. Make sure you watch this video. Give it a like and share and comment if you like me to react to other things down below, as well as the Raw review. Posted those links on my Twitter, by the way. And this upcoming video is gonna be a requested one by my man's WS Sports Fan 34 on Twitter. He wanted TWRP to do a top 10 sucks on Sami Zayn. I'll do that one for you, my friend. And it's not gonna be just 10, but it's gonna be 19 reasons why Sami Zayn sucks. The reason why I chose the number 19 is because I was born in July 19th, the same day as Karrion Kross and Lola Vice. Anyways, without further ado, this video is going to be titled 19 Reasons Why Sami Zayn Absolutely Sucks. Without further ado, let's get started. Reason number one, his stupid theme song. His let's go. It's as stupid as Seth Rollins' theme song with his when he's like queering and dancing. Seth Rollins' theme song, by the way, should be renamed Dancing Queen. When like you can dance, you can dance, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl watching the digging the dancing queen. Anyway, let's get to reason number two. His shitty moveset. Yet marks were praising him. Oh, Sammy is so great. No, 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 no. His moveset absolutely sucks. He has that stupid hell of a kick, which is absolutely stupid. The chopper move. His exploder suplex looks like shit. And when his flip flop power driver, he looks like absolute shit. And on top of it, he doesn't look believable doing them. Let's get to reason number three. His looks. Don't even get me started on this. If you see like a homeless bum, a vagabond looking degenerate, or even a cab driver or like a pizza delivery guy, at least those people have some self-respect in what regards to their physical appearance, which Sammy doesn't. He looks like a hysterical, depressed looking degenerate who's asking for money on the streets. And then we move on to reason number four, zero charisma. Oh my god, this guy absolutely sucks. He is an absolute bum and a zero in every reasonable metric. We'll move into reason number five, zero personality. You could tell that guy is an absolute boredom. If you watch him, you'll be like, if you see him next to you, not to be a bully or anything, but you'll be like, don't come near me. Go away, you nerd. Reason number six, no promo skills. All he does in his promos is whine, bitch, and moan and complain. Much like CM Punk, who most of those marks will love him and call him one of the best promos. All he does is he whines, bitches, and complains, has the arrogance to call himself like a best in the world or something, yet his contribution level is not commensurate to his level, I meant. And now we move on to reason number seven. His in-ring psychology absolutely sucks. You see the way he's being booked. Let's say he's injured. He no-sells the fuck out of that injury, wrestles in a way that is absolutely absurd, and he's being booked like as if he's a Brock Lesnar or something. That's one of the consequences of those indie bumps being shoved up our asses and down our throats. That is a consequence of those. You have like your Seth Rollinses, your Johnny Garganos, most of those black and gold bums who didn't learn absolutely shit. And now we move on to reason number eight. His on and off feud with that neckbeard Kevin Owens. Once they're friends, now they break up. They're friends, they break up. Because Noseman, that big nosed dork, no need no friendship and betrayal and nonsensical booking. I'm so stupid. Are you ready for more garbage? Fina, I'm the game. I absolutely suck. That's C-Jack's impression of the game. Shout out to you, my man. And now we move on to reason number nine. He was El Generico on the Indies, and that gimmick absolutely sucks. If you look at this gimmick, type on Google El Generico, you'll see an absolute goof, a twat, if you will, an absolute jackass, a comic book nerd. You'd be like, what the fuck is this? Who the hell is this dork? He's a twat. Get him the fuck out of here. This guy sucks. Now we move on to reason number 10. He has always been known to be an absolute thin-skinned snowflake. Remember the incident with the fan in Canada when he was a quote unquote heel and the fan triggered him, he started going throwing a bitch fit on him, even though heels back in the day embraced that shit. Let's say you were to do something like that to Edge. He'd be like no selling you or like buying get like, what can I say it? Getting into the character. He'd embrace that shit. That's exactly what I was thinking. He would embrace it, and he would make you believe that he's this absolute jackass that you really hate. Even though the guy, if you know him, if you would know him, you could tell Edge was a cool dude. Now we move on to reason number 11. A living contradiction and a giant hypocrite. Previously in the episode of Raw, he has like the arrogance to demand a world title shot. Now all of a sudden, he contradicts himself, wanting the US title. Which is it, cuck? Do you want to be a world champion? Or do you want to be a mid-card champion? Which is it? You can't be both. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry if I stole that line from you, hater. I remember it was in the 25 Reasons Why Cody Rhodes Sucks. Cody will eventually get his. We'll get his sucks. Shout out to you, hater, by the way. And now we move on to reason number 13. He is a leech and a parasite. Reason number 12, I meant, sorry. Reason number 12. He is an absolute leech and a parasite. He will leech onto something, let's say Roman Reigns or like Jimmy or Jey Uso, whichever one has some sort of momentum, he will leech onto it, much like Cody Rhodes did with the Bullet Club and all those dorks previously, before he came back to WWE. He is no different. And now we move on to reason number 13. He is arrogant and thinks he is better than he is. You see the ego on this curtain jerker, as if like he thinks he deserves like all this, even though his contribution level is not commensurate to his talent level. He's the type of dude that should be squashed by Kane in like a 2 minute squash match. And here's how the match would go. Kane would throw him in the ropes, big boot his bitch ass, wait for him to get up, sidewalk slam him, throw him into the corner after that, rush in and clothesline him. Then Kane would go to the top rope, do the top rope clothesline, wait for him to get up, choke slam him, pin him, the end. That's how it should be. But no, according to Triple H's stupid booking and his favoritism for his black and gold creations, I have to shove my jobbers. I have to erase all the image of the great Vince McMahon who created stars. I gotta push jobbers because it's all about me, damn it. That's the Triple H, how he does it. And if Vince McMahon during his prime were to see a Sami Zayn, what is this? What is this? You disgust me. You make me want to puke. You absolutely suck, you jobber. Get him the fuck out of here. That's what Vince would be saying. And now we move on to reason number 14. He is an absolute retard. You see him the way he was acting like a retard in the bloodline with Roman as being the honorary Oos, or like the honorary Oos, was it? Yeah, that's what he was. And you see him like dancing to Jay's music like a dumb homo. Oh my god, don't even get me started on that one. God, what an annoying twat. And in every reason, he shakes like a retard, like as if he's gaining momentum, and he looks like a hysterical degenerate. Now, reason number 15. Even the marks are getting tired of him. And that says a lot. When those degenerate who have the IQ of an amphibians are starting to wake up and realize, wait a second, this guy absolutely sucks. He's as generic as it gets. He's everything that is wrong with wrestling. Much like that turkey looking schmuck, Gunther. He's everything that is wrong with this business. He can't cut a promo, he can't talk on the mic, his moveset look like shit, he's been booked in a way that is absolutely absurd, and to top it all off, even Robinson Crusoe, if you type on Google Robinson Crusoe, he looks way better than Sami Zayn, even though they share the same beard. Now we move on to reason number 16. He is a whiny bitch. As I illustrated before in the reason of no promo skills, all he does in his promos is, well, I have to win because I have to win the Royal Rumble because I am the hitman for big wrestlers. I am Sami Zayn. I am an absolute vagabond degenerate, and I absolutely suck. That's what you could guess out of his promos. If you are an objective and fair-minded person, and you see things exactly what they are, and not gaslighted by charlatans like Michael Cole and Wade Barrett and all those other degenerates who will lie to you flagrantly, insulting your intelligence and telling you, "Oh, this is the best product it's ever been," and Noseman is sucking himself off. And deep down, we all know the product under Vince in the early 2000s was a lot better. We had the stars and all, and marketable people and people to care about. Now we move on to reason number 17. He seems like a pathetic loser. When you look at him, you could tell that guy is a. I'll do a Donald Trump this one. He's a low energy loser. He's a low life. Get him the fuck out of here. Send him to Alligator Alcatraz. That one's for you, TWRP. I hope you'll like this impression. Reason. Now we move on to reason number 18. As I illustrated before, it may sound as I'm repeating myself, but you could tell when he's put in some feud, he's gonna suck the life out of everything. Much like Seth Rollins, he is the same in that regard. Both of them, if you pair them with anyone, I'd say anyone, who has some ounce of charisma or whatever in any random feud. Let's pretend a random feud. It has like potential to be somewhat decent, but with Sami it goes like down to a 1 or a 0 out of 10. If it was possible, I would give it like negative points. And now, last but not least, I'll even do a JBL impression on this one. His wrestling gear is stupid, Mago. Ha ha! Yes, if you look at his wrestling gear, it's stupid. He looks like a hysterical degenerate, as I illustrated before. He looks like shit. He is what Triple H used to call CM Punk back in the day, skinny, skinny fat ass. That's what he is. And I'll add on some bonus reasons. Two bonus reasons before I end this video. Bonus reason number one. Cross was right about him during their feud. I know it's very sad that you see someone like Cross who looks like an absolute god, a star in every reasonable metric, a cool person, getting jobbed out to a bum like Sami Zayn. Not once, but twice. This is literally insanity. It's to the same extent of having a Chad like Drew McIntyre losing to a beta man like CM Punk, who looks like an absolute and utter comic book nerd. Even back then, in 2007 or whatever, he looked like a comic book nerd. He looked like a woman, the face of a woman, in a meth head's body. That's what he looked like. And then again, you have those guys, a CM Punk or Sami Zayn, jobbing out chads like Cross or Drew McIntyre, who have the potential to be stars under a proper booking. Bonus reason number two. Even Solo and MFT, my failure Tongans, were bored of him. If you saw the SmackDown segment with Sammy and Solo and all, you could tell as much as Solo sucks, he was like, oh man, this guy absolutely bores me. He sucks. How about if I give him some money? Maybe he'll leave me alone. Even Solo was getting tired of him. And you know how I feel about Solo and his retarded goofs. and his 75ers, as I called them on a WWE game, they would be like 75ers at best. You know how I feel about those goons. And also, I'll do the impression that you asked me out, WS Sports fan. Well, I am Sami Zayn. I have to win the Royal Rumble because I am a hitman for big men. I absolutely suck, and I am Sami Zayn. And with that being said, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share around with people. Share around as much as possible. And I'll see you next time, peeps. Much love. See ya.